guys, it's me, Layla, and I am gonna be reading any books that I like. Well, I'm gonna read. Let me find it. I can't find it. Hold up. Oh. Let me search. Oh. Read this one. Ciel X reader. Jump in and meet your love. It'll be shouting, I'm Anna, and lovely late. Like, welcome. Welcome to Ciel X reader. Time to lay down some rules. Here's rule meeting insert. Your name, hair color, self. Don't know that word. Hair type, self. Hair link, again self. 8. Hello. Introduction. Step right up to see a girl in action. The big bullied man seemed to scream at the top of his lungs, staying as if he centered the stage at an opera house. He was in the middle of a bouncing street of London. He kept you in cages, leaving your eyes to wander the street, looking for help. Your hair color, hair covered the rage that barely covered your slender form. The man looked back and beat his fist against the cage. You sat in. Perk up, doll. Someone's gonna buy you, or I'll feed you to the dogs. Abusing right there. We always hated how he called you doll. But it wasn't like your response to your name either. It was sad. Your father never wanted a girl. Sometimes, sneaking from bed, grab a cookie to eat before bed, you would hear him tell his friends over phone and almost name you crush/BF's name. You despaired your father had secret despair what he gave you. Suddenly came you recounted times when you were little to try to get you to talk. He would buy you whatever a girl would want. Dollhouse dresses, every new phantom toy, and candy on the market. But you still would not talk. Your name, why won't you speak to me? You weren't born mute. I'm sure if it would plead and plead, he would plead and plead, but finally he was done pleading, and now in the cage is where you stay. Treat us as if you were nothing but a dog. To be honest, yourself, when you hated when he tried to get you to speak. If you were actually mute, so be it. Young master, a tall man called after his young champion, is what it says. The boy said, looking up and paused, wrinkling a brow. What is it now, Sebastian? It will rain soon. We need to get these items for Elizabeth and get home before she whacks the manna. Sebastian nods knowingly. His young master seemed to always want to rush things when it came training for Elizabeth. He guessed it. It was because he didn't want her to make her sad. Young master, there seems to be a girl with a kid over there. Should we investigate? He narrowed his eyes as if it sharpened his view on the cage girl. The young boy looked over to where Sebastian envied his eyes. He began to walk the scenes before nearly hunted him. He nearly bit his lip back to keep it from quivering. Go ask that man some questions and see why is out here. Sebastian nodded, placing a hand over his heart. Saying, well, of course, Silk Master. Why are you over here asking me these questions anyways? You watch, as your father seemed to have a thought with this cold-looking man. My apologies. My young master Ciel asked me to quiet on as you have such a poor-looking girl in the cage. Not emotional. She's particularly something in clothes. How unladylike. You could hear the laughter in his voice. Was your situation supposed to be funny? Sebastian looked over into your confused eye color orbs. How though, we should get you out of this cage. You attempted and looked away, but this man's sickly glare seems to figure you as if you were staring at a weeping angel. If you looked away, he killed you. Your father began to laugh. A deep hearted laugh. Oh, well, seems your name has a buyer. Sebastian seems to go back from you. Then, looked back at the boy far off in the distance. From what you could see, he looked to be lost. But he was too well dressed to be commoner. The boy must saw you staring so hard and decided to walk over to Sebastian. What are you waiting on? Get out of there. She has to have to as every time he gave the taller male a look indifference, then a jut of his chin. Sebastian smiled and cracked his knuckles, easily bending the bars out through that carry you out of the cage. You bulk. You didn't spend any money on her. You could hear your father call. This made you hide in the taller male's chest, covering your face and your hair color here. The boy who you learned to be the name of Ciel, early of Phantom Hive, the head of Funtime. Tom stepped forward before the man. You've been out there long, haven't you? Jason, last name. Your father backed away slowly. He felt your weight shift, and Saul's expression was placing you beside his young master. Ciel seemed to hug your shoulder, particularly protectively. We will get you out of here. He snapped his head up to special again. Take the man away from her and deal with him where no one will see. Your eyes widen at this, and your lips begin to move. Small mumbles. He winked at you and ranked a hand through his hair. Not want to start off by telling me about you. At my manner, I will have my maid bathe and dress you. Then I'll have Sebastian make you a meal. You must be finished. He smiled softly upon your father. Sorry, mumbling. You seem to insist it was fake. Your trust began to drop. When Sebastian turned and bowed in front of Ciel, he didn't drop. When Sebastian turned and bowed in front of Ciel, a hand over his chest. Once more, the deed is done. Shall we head back now, young master? Ciel nodded, usually raised up from his knees. Sebastian sighed. Oh, young master. He must. Ciel snapped his head up to him again. What is it? Like it between the two pieces, like a puzzle, began to form in your head. Sebastian equals Ciel. Oh, you seem to have dirted up your bottom. Sebastian knelt down and began to brush them off. You've been needing new change of your clothes yourself. Ciel looked away, slightly embarrassed, flying. He quicked a bow, looking at two again. Your lip began to quiver and laugh. Their kisses began to fix on you. Ciel made a smile and turned. Come, let's get you out of here. Get out the cold. And off the manor you went, and somehow the night since Archbishop early you've ever met. Sorry, I messed up. Well, next time I read part 2. So, goodbye. Tiki Layla here, and see you soon.